So welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Just a quick one. The England squad's just been announced. We're down here in the Leicester Fan TV office working on some transfer news. But before we come on to transfer news, Sam, just talk us through what's happened on the England squad. Maddison's not
been picked. I think that's a bit of a robbery, to be honest. He's been the highest goals and assists in 21 to 22 season. There's no reason he should be dropped over the likes of Gallagher, who's had a good season at Palace. Maddison's had his best season of his career, an English talent, and I think the fact that maybe he's just got a bit of an ego. Gareth Southgate's not picked him. He's clearly doesn't know what he's doing up at England. It's ridiculous. There's no reason he shouldn't be in that team today.
Obviously, get your views and get your comments in, Sam. We've got some comments coming in already, Sam. We'll read a couple of those out in a minute. Reedy, I'm no stat man. Is Madders on form and statistically the best person in that position in the league this year?
He is. In what I've looked at, is one goal or assist in front of Mason Mount, and that means he's top goal. He's top goal / assist man for England. So realistically, I'm just shocked how he's not got in, because say the likes of Gallagher's in there, Calvin Phillips actually maybe wants a bit more defensive player, but there's no number 10 really, a full-on number 10 that's in that squad. And why is Maddison not there? It's just stupid. Yeah.
I mean, Sam, a couple of comments there.
Yeah, everyone's saying, saying Gray said it's disgusting, he's not in. Jack was saying Maddison should have been ahead of Calvin Phillips, which, they're not the same kind of player. They don't know why Maddison's even in there. Drewsbury, Maddison definitely deserves to be in. Drewsbury, I don't know if he's on the fringes of the England squad, but if Maddison's not, then I don't know how far Drewsbury is away. I'm not quite sure how some of these players are getting ahead of the other ones. Someone said a joke. I think it was Conor Gallagher, and Calvin said Maddison. It is pretty,
It's definitely it's a bit of a strange one. I mean, great news that James Justin is in the squad.
I don't know how he gets in the team after he's been injured all season. How does he get in out of everyone? I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's been injured all season. I've not seen much from him since he's come up from injury. He's still recovering. How does he get picked over Maddison, who's been on fire? I know Maddison, but ever since he's come back from the injury, he's been scoring or at least getting a goal every game. I don't know why he's not on that team.
I mean, really, Southgate and Maddison have got past history. When Maddison was off sick that time, and then was during the England game was at the casino, photographer there. Does stuff go back to that? What does Maddison have to do to get into that England squad?
I think, like you said, move to United, move to Chelsea, move to anywhere in the top six, and you probably would get him in that team. But again, I'm not too sure how he's not got in, and you're probably right. Maybe there's something behind the scenes that maybe stops him getting into that team. But then again, you just got to look at everyone else's form and how they've been. Really, like say, Conor Gallagher's had an okay season, but what's he done amazingly compared to what Maddison has done? It's just ridiculous that he's somehow not even in that squad, even as a reserve, maybe.
So we're all a bit stumped down here at Leicester Fan TV office. We're not quite sure why Maddison's not in there. Get your comments in, so I'll read a couple more out before we go. Great news that James Justin is in there. Reedy and Sam today, we're doing YouTube content now every day. So transfer news, gossip, views. Sam, yesterday's one.
Yeah, it's about Robert Sanchez joining Leicester. If Casper does go, or even if he doesn't go, what's that keeper situation going to be for next season? There's a video on YouTube. Reedy's working through. Obviously, Thiago's going to Arsenal potentially. It's obvious he's going somewhere. Just which clubs are you going to pick?
So really, James Justin, well done to him. That's great that he's got in there. On his form day, James Justin does look more than good enough to be in that squad.
Yeah, he does. Like I say, I think Sam was like, how's he got in? But to be honest, before he got injured that time when both Barnes and Justin were playing well, he probably would have been put into that squad.
He's been out for a long time though. The only thing is, Maddison's been back for a while, he's been playing consistently. There's a lot of English defenders out there. I'm not saying Justin's a bad player, I'm just saying he's been on one that's still coming back from injury. I'm not sure how he mixed into the team. It's not good for Leicester, personally, if he gets injured again, because he's got to play. If he's there getting picked, I'm not saying he might get picked every game, but if he does play and get injured again, clearly he's not been in the Leicester team as much since coming back, so clearly he's not fully fit yet. Clearly still easing back into the team. So it's a bit, good on him to get picked for the team, but I don't get how he's in and Maddison's not.
What else can you say? Like, say, there's a lot of choices from England defenders. You don't really doesn't need to be in there. Someone like James Justin, when he hasn't, just come back. But then again, on the left hand side, where he's been playing the last few games, you've got Shaw, who's a very injury prone player as well. Chilwell as well. He's been injured recently. Is he in the squad? I'm not too sure if he's in the squad.
Well, doubt he's not even in the Chelsea squad at the moment.
No.
Chilwell, is he? So yeah. So anyway,
So
listen.
that's maybe where Justin does fit in.
Get your views and get your comments in. Let us know what you think about Maddison not being in the England squad. We're all a bit stumped down here. Make sure you check out the YouTube channel, Leicester Fan TV. Don't forget you can win a brand new Leicester shirt. They're not out yet, but as soon as they are, you'll get one first. And that's all you have to do that is click on the link that's in the comments of this section and subscribe to our YouTube channel to enter. And let us know your views on Madders not making that England squad. See you soon.